Hey everyone, Brittany Carmichael here, joining you for Woo Woo Wednesday, your live weekly tarot reading where I tune into the energy of the week to see what we need to pay attention to. And today actually is the day before Mercury goes direct. So no more Mercury retrograde after tomorrow. So most likely you've been in a time of reflection and revising and reviewing and looking back over all of 2018 and the struggles that you've endured. A lot of 2018, the theme of it was around inward growth and spiritual evolution. So a lot of our journey, we didn't travel too far outside of ourselves, but we really dove deep inwards to discover who we are and what are the common themes of our life. What is our purpose? So I'm sure this new moon is going to bring you a lot of clarity on how all of those puzzle pieces of your life fit together. So, oh, and a new moon. Okay, so Mercury goes direct, and then on Friday, a new moon in Sagittarius. And this Sagittarius moon is bringing you that clarity. It is saying, hey, now you can see your life with a higher perspective. You've had all this patience this year, and now you have a clear vision on what action you need to take in 2019, because 2019 is very packed full of action. It's all about moving outside in the world and taking courageous action on all the things that you learned about yourself in 2018 when we went on the inward journey, right? Say hello if you are watching live. Oh my God, you're so gorgeous today. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Hey, Anne. Hey, Julia, Bonnie, Clarissa, Kristen, Lorraine. Wow, all blonde. You look stunning tonight. Those colors look fab. Peach lip gloss. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. I just had my hair done this week and we haven't gone pink yet. So I'm rocking the blonde for a little bit. Okay, guys, I want to leave it up to you today. And if you know someone who would love this message, then please tag them in the comments below before we dive in. Loving your shirt today. Thank you so much, guys. Actually, check out these cool sleeves. I found this shirt at a flea market that just popped up here at the Star last weekend. And I wanted to go all day, but I was in the salon and I kept telling Chris, like, I have to go. Like, I know that there's something there for me. And everyone was closing up as soon as I got there. People had already packed up their booths, but there was one booth, I think it's called like Queen and King Junk something, I don't know. And they're local to Dallas. And I saw this color from the rack and I just grabbed it and was like, this is mine. So thanks for the compliments, guys. Okay. All right, I want to leave it up to you this week. I want to know, do you guys want me to use the Butterfly for Life Changes Oracle deck or the Moonchild Tarot? So we've got an Oracle deck or a Tarot deck. I pulled the Butterfly for Life Changes because I can feel there's so much transformation that this year has brought us. I've been watching all of my students in Shine School literally blossom and transform. So I thought that might be an appropriate deck to draw from. So let me know what deck you'd like me to choose and I will read from that deck this week. Moonchild, okay, awesome. Hey, Jenny, hey, Diana. Moonchild. Okay, guys. All right, we're seeing a theme here. What else do you guys want? Hey, Gwen. Butterfly. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. So fun. Are you excited? Can you believe like it's the end of the year? It's December. Like we only have a couple weeks left until 2019. This year has flown by, and I'm so grateful for all the lessons that came, all the growth. If you could describe 2018 in one word, what would that be for you? How has your 2018 been so far? Moonchild. Okay, guys, I think we see a theme here. Moonchild, Moonchild. Okay, Moonchild. I'm excited. Mercury retrograde is almost over. Yes, it will be over on the 6th, which is Thursday. All right, Moonchild it is, guys. And if you guys haven't seen this deck, it's very beautiful. From Danielle Noel. And then it has this awesome guidebook. It's literally the biggest guidebook I have ever seen. And it's beautiful because there's colors. It's incredible. And what else? One more cute little touch. On the inside, it says, you are the dance of light and shadow. So it's a great reminder that she's done the Star Child and the Moon Child deck. And it's a great reminder that we can't have it without both. We have to have the light and the dark. A bit challenging. Okay, what is your word for 2018? Clusterfuck. I understand that. My birthday is on the 7th. Oh, happy birthday, Gwen, and happy new moon. What an amazing Sagittarius gift. 2018 theme was, quote, getting real. I love that. I'm loving your tree and ornaments. Thank you so much. It's literally 11 feet. It's my dream come true. A year of shifts and challenges. Hi, Chris. My husband is joining. Transform. Hey, Kate. 2018 has been awakening for me. Okay, I love that. All right, guys. Well, it's clear that changes and transformations have happened in your life this year. And again, we have a new moon on Friday, which is giving you that clear. Literally 3 cards just popped up out of one pull, so we're just gonna go with it this week. This is a great reminder to take time to reflect on how far you've come. Review the lessons. What is the common theme? What has your soul been trying to get you to pay attention to? What's that thing you've been ignoring that you keep saying you really want to do? 2019 is going to call for you to take action on those things. It's going to be about following your heart and letting your passion pull you forward versus like, overanalyzing and overthinking. A lot of us spent too much time procrastinating this year because we were thinking about, well, what if I do this wrong? Or I don't know what the next step is. So 2019 is going to be one of those very explosive years where it's about as fast, like the fast movement. Hello, boys. Like fast momentum. I think the cat's doing up to no good. 2018 was about Okay, thank you. Thanks, buddy. For any of you that have been following me, Rupert has gone through a surgery last week, and so he's in full-blown recovery mode, hanging out with us today. Whoa. Thank you. All right, guys. I love how the white background of the tree helps bring out the details of the ornaments. Oh, I love it. You guys are awesome. I was playing with shadow dancing. Oh, I'd love to know more about that. 2018, stepping into truth and owning it. Okay. Oh gosh, you guys are awesome. This year changed me, woke me. I love it. Okay, you guys ready to dive into the cards this week? Let's get started. Do I have your blessing? Thank you, Rupert. For those of you that have been paying attention, he is healing perfectly. He is doing fine. He's got another week with the cone on his head, sweet little boy, and then we should be in the clear. Okay. Be an action hero. Rupert is trying to tell us his own truth in his year. He wanted to be involved, guys. Okay, here's the first card for this week. The universe comes up. I think that this is the world in her deck. Let me just make sure because she's like labeled hers a little bit differently. Okay, that's really effing crazy. I just turned to the page. Okay, well, number 21, the universe. Yes, okay, so it is the world. So she's renamed a couple of her cards. For anyone who doesn't practice or doesn't know the full system of tarot, it might be a little confusing. So the universe, this is such a cool card to come up. The world, if you're in a traditional tarot deck, this is such an amazing card to come up. One, it being the end of the year. So this is saying, hey, you've come to the end of your cycle. This is a major completion, like a life chapter is closing for you. And this card is also a card of enlightenment. You've been enlightened to a new perspective. You've probably grown to that next spiritual level of awareness, and you're blossoming into who you really are meant to be. And you're taking away all the old beliefs and the negative stories that hold you back from going after your dreams and stepping into your truth and sharing your gifts with the world. So I actually did some tarot readings this week, some private one-on-ones, and this was one of the first cards to come up in my latest reading. And I thought, this really is such a powerful time for all of us to recognize that we are at the end of a cycle. Not only are we at the end of a year, but this is the end of a major spiritual lesson in your life. So obviously, we talked about what 2018 was, the theme for you. How has that helped you to grow? How has that helped you to recognize your skills and your talents? The world comes up when we are being asked to let go, to release the past. And whenever we are at an ending, that means there's a new beginning, right? And so with new beginnings, we're asked to take a leap of faith. We're asked to, even if we don't know where we're headed, we're asked to trust that if we just have the courage to take one step and move forward with one step, then we will be guided throughout the way. All right, let's see what else comes up for you guys. I am wearing my butterfly tiara today at work. I love that. I need one of those. All right, let's see. Shadow work comes up. Okay, guys, so with it being a new moon, a dark moon, it's again talking about the lights and shadows. I think there must be some magic going on here. Shadow work comes up when we have to look inward at our truth. And again, we're still in retrograde, so it's a time of reflection. And this might be a time where your shadow side is starting to reveal itself. And what does a shadow side even mean? We all, again, there's light, there's dark, there's positive, there's negative. We all have the polarities in our system. And so when we're called to do shadow work, what we're called to do is look at those limiting stories and look at those negative beliefs and look at the things that have shaped us into who we are, and either come to terms with and accept some of the experiences that not some, accept all of the experiences that we've gone through, and to find the light within the shadow, you have to search for the silver lining. So again, reflect on what are those major life lessons that you've been learning and going through over this past year and over your past lifetime. Pay attention to the shadow side of things. Maybe the side of you that draws quick to anger. Maybe the side of you that is fearful. Maybe the side of you that is less than peaceful or anxious. How many of you guys have been feeling anxious lately? So many of you have come to me in my coaching and said, I feel so anxious. And when I ask the question immediately, well, what are you anxious about? The first thing everyone says is, well, I don't know. Well, how can you even know that you're anxious if you don't even know why you're anxious? So I think this is important to understand. What are those worries for you? What are those fears? And honor the darkness within you. Honor your rage. Honor the anger, because it was there to help guide you. It's not there to, what is the word? Contain you. Right? It was there to teach you. And now as we understand the lessons, we can release the negative, the pain of it, the fear. We're so worried, right? All the time. We can let that go. Hi, Joyce. Aw. Oh, some big ones. Okay, let's tune into the last card for the week. The last card is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a card of challenge, yet also a card of surrounding yourself with people from different cultures, different backgrounds, different mindsets, so that you can come together as a mastermind, as a whole, and understand different perspectives and different philosophies. So this card might come up when you're struggling with trying to get across your message and trying to get your vision out there to help, to try to make people understand what you're here to do and what you want to do. How many of you feel like it's hard for you to articulate what it is that you are, what your skills are, what you're here to do, how you like to show up in the world? I know that's something I cover all the time with my clients in our coaching, is like, well, I don't know what I'm really meant to be doing, but I know, obviously I know I'm here for a purpose. I'm breathing. So are you guys struggling with finding what it is that you're meant to be doing? Because your soul purpose is all about doing what brings you joy. And if you can show up each day and commit your energy to whatever it is you're doing, as long as you are pouring passion into it and excitement, then you're doing your soul's work. Because your soul's work, your purpose is to bring more elevated, this is why Chris and I have the Elevated Life Monthly Membership Club, is to bring that elevated energy into everything that you're doing, so that you're not like zombie life and living unconsciously and just like letting things happen and pretending that you have no control over it. Oh my gosh, I just got off on a tangent on the Five of Wands. I'm just a little confused about the next step. So if you're confused about the next step on your path, meditation is key. Getting quiet and creating sacred space so that you can step away from other people's ideas. So many people look to the next person, which I'm so thankful to be able to coach and mentor other people. But the way that I coach is that I coach you to figure out your own answer, so that you have the ability to walk away from our partnership when we're done with our coaching program, and you are fully confident and fully empowered to clearly make the decisions that you know are right for you in your life, instead of looking outside of yourself for that validation or for that next step. So if you're looking for the next step on your path, turn inward, because you are your own guru and you have the answer already waiting inside of you. It's just that you have to create the space to listen. getting excited about teaching banjo and uke via videos. I think you'll be perfect for that, Sherry, because you're so passionate about it and people want to learn. And music is going to be a huge, and it has been throughout our entire existence, but it will continue to be a huge healing modality of therapy. I mean, music therapy is seriously one of the things that helped my mom recover from her stroke. I always say Love and Led Zeppelin healed my mom. Because it was when I would go in and play music, it would activate something within her. And eventually she started tapping her foot. And then she would hum eventually. And a couple months passed and a word would come out and she would look at me and, oh my God, I said something. And basically she could only sing to us to communicate, to get the words out. So music is very powerful. Okay, any other questions on what's going on? And if you feel like you're struggling, if you have any questions, use this time to reach out. And actually, I want to change it up a little bit this week. I'm going to save these cards over here. And I'm going to pull out my butterfly oracle deck and I'm going to pull a card for you guys. So if you want an oracle card for yourself, I don't do this very often. You guys know that. So if you are interested, then just say, I would like a card. Oh, hello, cards are flying everywhere. So the self-care card just flew out at us. Oh my goodness. Okay, music is magic. Yes, it is, guys. Okay, so if you want a card, I'm going to stick around for a little bit. Ask your questions if you're struggling with something, or if you know somebody who would love this message. If you're like, oh my gosh, this is what I was just talking about with so-and-so, tag them or share this on your wall. I appreciate all of the beautiful support that you guys share with me. Okay, Intuitive Soul, this card is for you. And remember, if I don't call your name and the card resonates with you, if you find that there's a message in there for you, take it, own it, it's for you too. Okay, new career, Intuitive Soul comes up for you. So this is saying, hey, your soul has been nudging you and asking you to finally commit and really courageously say, yes, I am ready to do this. And maybe this means you're letting go of that job that you've been balancing. So many of us light workers hear that call and awake, and we're like awakened to this perfect, like, oh my God, I have to do something a little bit different. I have to show up in a new way. For me, I've been a hairdresser for over a decade, and my soul was like, honey, go get online, start sharing your woo-woo. And so it's maybe this is that time for you to step away from your old career and into the new one that's more spiritually aligned and supportive. Oh my gosh, you guys are coming at me hot. Okay. I'm going to close my eyes and put this card back and pretend I didn't see anyone's name or anything, and we're going to start fresh because I just saw so many, oh my God, I want a card. All right, and this is probably why I don't do it all the time. Okay. Diana, this is for you. I was looking at your name and this card fell out of the deck. Oh, how crazy. Self-care comes up again. It fell out of the deck when I opened the box. It fell out of the deck just now. Self-care comes up. And again, this is for everyone right now. It's winter time here in the Northern Hemisphere, which means we need more self-care. We need to make sure that we're getting our veggies in and getting our vitamin D in so that we're not getting, you know, the winter blues. All right, let's see. Julia Catherine, this card is for you, sister. All right, and thanks for having fun and sticking around with me, guys. If you have any questions that you'd like me to answer about tarot or anything in general, feel free to leave them while we're here together. Julia, motivation comes up for you. This is saying, hey, oh my gosh, my battery is about to die. I'm so sorry. Motivation, this is saying, keep going after what lights you up. You have that spark that's been initiated within you. So keep following that energy towards the next, towards your next step. That motivation is what's going to guide you to that next step. Okay, Jenny, this is for you, sister. Oh, hold on. That was weird. Oh my gosh, I seriously have like 5% battery on my computer. I'm so sorry if it dies, guys. Okay, Jenny, this card is for you, sister. All right, 2 cards just fell on the floor. Okay, self-employment comes up, which we've worked together, so I know that's powerful, and retirement. Okay, Jenny, this is saying that the job that you're in does not promise you that fruitful retirement, but self-employment will. So if you have the courage to go after your dreams and build a business that supports your talents and your worth, then you will actually have the promise of retirement to follow. So remember, you working for someone else's dream will never bring you that, you know, that freaking like dream lifestyle that you're living. You have to build it for yourself and not for someone else. Okay, let me see. Oh my gosh, 25 comments I'm missing. Melissa Coffee, this is for you. And all the cards just fell. But I will say this, so many cards fell, but only one came flipped up. So Melissa, your card is definitely gonna be body changes. So this is encouraging you to work out, to treat your body with more love and respect, to be more gentle towards it, to stop saying mean things to her. It's also saying that maybe you are going through a stage in your life where things aren't as they used to be, and you have to adjust to the aging process. So draw attention towards your physical body and bring more vibrancy towards that, with either the thoughts and words that you're speaking or the physical food and energy that you're putting into it. Okay, what is this name? Sizzle Mayfield, this is for you. I love that name, hold on. I can't stand when the cards get flipped upside down. I don't practice the reverse cards, so I had to flip it back over. Okay, Sizzle, your card is Gracefully Aging. Thank you, Noodles, for joining us. Gracefully Aging comes up again, just as I was saying. Maybe you're at this, maybe you're at a point in your life where you are not the same as you used to be when you were 20 or 25. Maybe you're going through menopause or having things like a hysterectomy come up. This is important for you to remember to love your body at every stage, no matter if you're in the maiden, the crone, or what is the other one, guys? The mother. So no matter what stage you're in, love your body. Okay. Carrie McClure, this is for you. You guys are having so much, are you guys having fun? I love this. Noodles is helping me out. Carrie McClure, this is for you. Nudes, seriously. I can't even shuffle with your big booty in the way. How many of you guys have animals? Do anyone have a cat? These cats are interesting to roommate with, especially because his food, he gets fed automatically so that I don't have to be the, you know, the barrier of entry for his food. And so it goes off automatically, and it'll go off in about 20 minutes, and he's on the prowl waiting for it. Okay, decisions comes up for you, Carrie McClure. This is saying it's time to make a decision from your heart and not from your head. Again, just like I was talking about earlier, stop over analyzing, stop overthinking, just pull the trigger, make a decision, and the decision, make the decision that feels good to your soul, that like resonates in your heart. Okay, Linda Hewitt, this card is for you. You guys are awesome. Ooh, approaching mid-30s, thank you. Yay, I'm with you, sister. And I was working out today and my hip popped so loud, it brought me to my knees, and I curled up like a baby and almost cried. And I thought, okay, like things are changing in this body. Dietary change, Linda Hewitt, this card is for you. This is saying, hey, clean up your eating. Again, in the wintertime, you really want to be mindful of the food that you're putting in your body, because you're not getting the energy from the sun. You're most likely not moving your body as much. You're not going outside and being as active. So it's really important for you to pay attention to what you're putting in your body. Also, when it comes to dietary changes, Linda, what is that one thing that you've been saying to yourself, like, oh, if I could just stop doing this? For me, it's like, don't eat after 9 p.m. If I can stick to that rule, I'm golden, because everything I do before 9 p.m. is perfect. But it's after 9 p.m. That causes any issues. I've already gone through the whole process of eliminating the negative stuff. It's just the amount now. So what is that thing that you need to make a shift in? It could also mean that you've been wanting to go more vegan or vegetarian, or eliminate alcohol from your diet. Okay, Ann Mischeck, this is for you, sister. Woo, that was easy. 2 cards just flipped over very quickly. You are stronger than you know comes up, and get some rest. So this is saying, okay, you don't have to keep pushing. You don't have to keep like grinding to prove a point, right? You can just relax. And actually, when you rest, more things end up getting done in a shorter amount of time. Also, you are stronger than you know is a great reminder to reflect over all that you've gone through and all that you've experienced, and to know that you are powerful, sister. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm loving seeing all these beautiful faces. 48 comments. I'm behind. I'm so sorry, guys. Ellen, this card is for you. Oh, that was easy. Decisions. This is crazy, guys. You all have some similar, vibes going on. Decisions comes up for you, Ellen. This is, again, a card that says make a choice from your heart and stop overthinking. Just make the decision. Okay, Isa, this card is for you. Okay, take the next step now, Isa. This is saying you already know what to do, whether you're scared or don't believe that that's the next step. It's important for you, again, to take action. Action, action, action. Have you guys heard me say take action enough for 2019? Kristen Shreve, this is for you. Oops, that fell out. Two of them came out. Kristen. Okay, retirement came out for Miss Kristen, and gracefully aging. So how does this show up in your life? Again, we're talking about maybe we're not the same kind of health, and maybe we don't operate the same that we used to, but we need to honor every stage that we're at and actually check in with our body and say, okay, I know you're at a new stage. What different routines and habits do I need to make in my life to support where I'm at today? And retirement comes up. Maybe you're supposed to retire. I don't even feel like it's a job. I feel like you're supposed to retire something that has to do with the way that you're treating your body, or retired in this case does not feel like a job at all. It feels more like retiring an idea or retiring a belief or a habit or an action that you're doing. Let me know how that resonates with you. Sherry Hoyer says, a card for romance. Yes, ma'am, sister. This card is for Sherry's romantic life. What will you have her know? All right, butterflies. Sherry. Deep. Forgiveness comes up, Sherry. So this is saying there's still some healing work to be done in the heart. There's still a little bit of forgiveness, whether it be from being wounded from past relationships or even parent type relationships that are causing blockages around allowing love into your life. And I feel like a lot of self-forgiveness is coming up, allowing yourself to be totally okay with the fact that you are still looking for that perfect romance. That's totally fine. Just let it go and find if there's any more barriers or like walls built up around the heart. And that's where we're going to practice the healing and forgiveness. Celestial, yours. Yes, you can have a romantic card pull as well. And the answer is probably about the same, right? It's about creating that space in our heart so that we can receive our perfect partner. You guys are crushing it on the comments right now. I'm like, it says I'm 58 behind. I'm so sorry. Celestial, this is yours. Volunteer. This comes up when you have an extra amount of time, energy, talents, gifts, support. It's not always donating your money, but really rather your time. So especially with the holidays, all of you should consider volunteering somewhere in some way. It doesn't have to be just at a soup kitchen. Volunteering, oh no, my Facebook just died on them. I'm so sorry.